What's going on, guys? The Call is here, and I'm going to try to keep this opening really short and simple. It's a shout out opening that I want to give to everybody since this is my official partnership video that I'm putting out where I'm back to YouTube, back to recording, and back to entertaining you guys. So let's get started, shall we? The first people I want to give a shout out to are my buddies on Twitch. They're partnered, if not affiliate. They are Joker, OldSkuleNerd, PurrrTV, Crimson, and Relic. All of them are great entertainers on Twitch. Go check them out. The other two people, my buddy Ray and my best friend Detonation, both of them I know in real life, and both of them I'm, if not hanging out with, going to be hanging out with at some point when I get the chance and COVID goes away. The last 5 people I want to give a shout out to is Heather Explores, Kalo Dey Know, Voyd, Shannonj, and Too Sick for TV. All of them are on YouTube. I've known them since Modern Warfare 2, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, Black Ops 1 era of gaming. And honestly, they're practically like family to me. I can't show... They were there for me, and I was there for them, and I can't express how much I thank them for practically being like family for me. So if you can, give everybody I just shouted out some love and check them out. All their links will be linked in the description below. Let's get on to the video. Alright, for the first farming spot, what you want to do if you have a bounty or a quest that requires you to kill Cabal on the EDZ, this is a really good spot. Now, what you want to do is head over to Firebase Hades, but start out at Winding Cove, and then take your way to the left all the way up to Firebase Hades. Then there should be this location to your right, where you can go into this room, and there will be a bunch of Cabals in there. Kill all the Cabals, and head out through this door right here, and then jump up to your right, and then climb up onto the ledge, and kill the 3 or 4 Cabal that drop down from a ship, or that are over here. After you kill them, continue forward and drop down to your right again to go back into the room where Cabals will respawn in there, and then you can just wipe them out again, and then go back out the door again and go back up on the ledge, and then rinse and repeat around in circles as many times as you want, because this is an endless spawn of Cabal and they just keep freaking spawning. They do not stop unless you have a random blueberry in here just standing there not doing anything. Alright, this next farming spot is actually helpful if you need fallen kills on EDZ/Earth. What you want to do is spawn up in the Trostlands next to the Old Man where you normally get your Mida stuff in the beginning of the game, and head over into this room. Now there's a chance at this guy being here. If he's not there, just run through in circles a couple times, or just kill some fallen or do whatnot, or reload the area by coming back and fast traveling back here, and keep coming to this room until you get this big fallen Ravager spoiler guy. If you get him in that room, do not kill him. Just let him keep respawning Shanks on top of you. The Shanks count as fallen kills because they are part of the fallen race, and you can just keep killing non-stop Shanks constantly. That is until somebody comes up in the room and kills the guy on you. Then you can just run over to this area over here and just kill enemies that are moving against each other, and it's non-stop fallen for a specific amount of time, and then it stops, and then you just gotta wait for a public event to happen over here, or until the guy spawns up again. Honestly, this is the best spot for fallen, so let's move on to the next spot. Now, if you have a bounty or quest that requires you to kill Taken on Earth or EDZ, you will have to do Lake of Shadows. This, unfortunately, is the only spot that I know of on EDZ or Earth that has Taken that you can kill and farm from. The upside to it is you not only get Glimmer from doing this, but you can also get gunsmith materials from scrapping whatever this strike gives you. Plus, it's a quick strike that you can run for quick materials and quick items and quick Vanguard tokens. So there is an upside to it. Alright, now for those that have a bounty or quest line that requires a bunch of hive kills on the moon, this is the best spot, Sorrow's Harbor, that you can go to get a bunch and a load of hive kills real quick, on top of getting loot and materials from the moon really quick, really fast. Now, you don't necessarily have to do every single tier altar from 1 to 5 to boss. You can just keep redoing one over and over and over, or random tiers over and over and over. A lot of hive will come out. It'll be a constant hive spawning constantly. So it's a really fast way to get hive kills really quick. Now, if you are looking for bounties and quests that require Vex kills on the moon, This is another good spot you can go to. Spawn up on the moon at Sorrow's Harbor, take your Sparrow out, go right all the way to the red bridge I just took, down this path right here through this hallway, and then when you get to the other side right here, you're going to want to take a left outside this door, and then go straight down into the cave that's right here, which is the Garden of Salvation raid cave. You can't start the raid via going down here unless you launch the raid itself from orbit. So, going down here in free roam is actually going to spawn up 2.5 waves of Vex plus a boss wave. What I mean by that is you get one wave of Vex, and then you get another wave of a bunch of Vex, and then you get a third wave of a lot of Vex, which they despawn after you kill a certain amount. And then the boss wave shows up where it's like 7 harpies, and then the boss. So if you don't have your divinity yet, you can come down here, do this, and then the boss will drop an exotic gun, or not an exotic gun, an exotic quest line, which will be your divinity quest line, if you have not gotten it already. And then, once when you get done killing everything that's down here, all you want to do is head back the same way you came. Once when you get to the little bend right here in the path, immediately do a 180 on the visuals, and then just head straight back to the cave. That little loading screen right there is to transition from one area to another. Once when that loading screen happens, you can immediately 180 turn right around and go right back. That way you're reloading the area, refreshing it, and you can go back and redo everything. Now, on to the last part of Moon. If you have a bounty or quest line that requires fallen kills on the moon, I have a really good spot for you. What you want to do is start off at Sanctuary, jump down and take a hard left over here and just follow where I go. This is by far my favorite spot for farming fallen on the moon, mainly due to the main fact that if you continuously keep running back and forth, there will never be an end to a spawn of the amount of fallen that will keep spawning. It's sort of like the Cabal one on Earth, except it's a longer running path, it's a longer walking path, and you go further distances. So what you want to do is come over to this room right here, kill all 7 or 8 fallen that are in here, and then turn around and then go down this hallway right here into the lost sector down below. Once when you get into the lost sector, you're going to be running into tons of fallen down here, and when I say tons, I mean tons of them. Once when you get far enough ahead into it, you're going to see a giant servitor. This is going to be the boss of the sector. You get a lot of fallen in here, and if you prolong the boss phase on this, you should get a lot of fallen to fight. So don't try to kill it immediately, just weaken it down until more fallen spawn out, and then just keep killing all the fallen that spawn and all the nightmares that spawn. So, with that being said, once when you clear this all out and you get your 3400 range glimmer from that chest right there after beating the boss, you just run all the way back to that room, kill the 7 or 8 or 9 fallen that are in that room, and then come back down into this lost sector right here and kill everything again, rinse and repeat. It's a good way for killing nightmares on the moon and a good way for killing fallen on the moon as well. Then again, the nightmares could be done on Altars of Sorrow. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button down below. Yeah, that like video, bro. Don't forget to smash that like button down below. And I have another video with more farming spots coming out next week. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back to YouTube, but I had to get stuff sorted out and figure out and put my life back together. Alright, so I'm back on YouTube, and I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Enjoy.